Guys, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Guess who has a case of the Rona? Fuck's sake. Cheers to that. Very upset about it. I mean, I've gone this entire time without catching it, and then thanks. But it's not going to stop me talking about my favourite beauty products at the moment because it's what I do best. Now remember guys, this is not my like favourite, like a full face of favourites or anything like that. Don't get it twisted though. New content will be coming. I'm going to be showing you guys my base routine. I can share with you like, I don't know, like a go-to look for me with like my staple products. I can share all that with you. It's kind of like the odd little bits that I feel like you need in your life. Like these products, game changers. I hope your bank cards are ready. I'm not even going to apologise for making you spend something because to be honest with you, you're not going to regret it. Instead, you're going to be thanking me and telling me that I changed your life. Cheers to that, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Do we think I can include Red Bull? And then my blood is like 99% Red Bull, so let's kick it with makeup because that's the majority of the stuff I've got here. I've got like a little pile going on. Let me talk about this product first though, because honestly, if you love the Refi Liquid Highlighter, this is kind of a tune. I'm not saying it's the same thing. Refi, don't sue me. No guys, all I'm saying is if you like liquid highlighters, I'm talking the type that can go on top of powders and not ruin your base, nothing glittery, it basically just looks wet on the skin. I am wearing it at the top of my cheekbones now. This is this product. You need this in your life. This is the Primark. So this is Primark. Face and body gloss. This is in golden. I don't know if they have other shades. Such a beautiful product. It just melts into the complexion. It just makes you look wet. So yummy. The way that I like to apply it is I just kind of like scoop a little bit out, put it into the palm of my hand, grab my damp sponge, just bounce the product in like this, and then I go ahead and apply it and it's just seamless. It's just yummy. I have oily skin, right? And I like to powder and then apply products like this. I can't not set my skin. And I find it really hard to find liquid highlighters that are able to do that without ruining and kind of clumping up and and I've heard nobody talk about it, and why not? I'm gonna start a trend. Guys, get it. Get this, okay? This blush is honestly my new favorite thing in the entire world. I could eat this. It is that good. Crazy to think that I'm about to sit here and say that I've been obsessed with pink toned blushes. I never thought that that would be a thing, but I like a specific type of pink. I like a blue toned, cool toned baby pink. This blush, Plouise is a brand anyway. Just blow me away every time. Not only is her brand, her concept, her ideas so creative and unique, you don't see that type of shit anymore, but the actual products themselves, I feel like really make a mark and a stamp, and I really enjoy them. And I feel like she caters for everybody, whether you're somebody who creates these fucking cool, groovy makeup looks like a proper skilled makeup artist, or if you're someone like me who just chills and enjoys makeup, there's something in that brand for you, which is why there's a few Plouise things in here. I made an order the other day and I had to pick this up. Now, this is actually one of her single like pro blushes. You can actually get one of the palettes. All that this does is just pops right in, just like that, and then you can kind of customize it and create the type of shades that you want. I did actually pick up 2 more because my OCD was like, you can't have that, John. Of course, pinky tones to match, but this shade here, this is called Keep It Candy. If you follow me on TikTok, I've been using this obsessively on live, and it's just the most beautiful. I mean, I've got it on now. One of those blushes that you can just build up and kind of make it as pink and as like fluorescent as you want it to be. It's very buildable, which I think for a color like this you need, so it's not scary and intimidating. Build up that color, get it to how you like, and baby, you're gonna have the best cheeks ever if you're into this like tones of blush. Every time I use this, people ask me what it is. Plouise Keep It Candy powder blush. You won't regret it. You know what? Sunscreen is one of those products that I always forget to put on my skin. Apart from recently, I've been really good. Because I have oily skin, I always used to avoid them because I feel like they made my skin really greasy. But the thing is, you need to hunt down the right ones. There are sunscreens out there that don't do that, which is why I've been obsessed with this one, because this is actually a breakout proof sunscreen serum. How incredible does that sound? So this is by ZitSticka, which they do like the pimple patches. Mega shade, SPF 50 as well, so she's protecting. Breakout proof sunscreen serum. So this is really good for sensitive or acne prone skin, troubled skin, all of that. You're going to be obsessed with this. What I like about this as well, even though it is white, a lot of people are going to think that that is going to, you know, leave that white residue and white cast on the skin. It doesn't. It's like a serum. It sort of melts into the skin, meaning I can wear it underneath makeup or just on its own if I'm not wearing makeup. It's one of those perfect products. Super lightweight as well. Oh, and it's really glowy on the skin as well. So if you're having those no makeup days, it just makes the skin look beautiful. Also, there's no real like strong sort of fragrance. There's a slight one. It's kind of clean. It's nothing that's going to overpower the skin. Also, you get shit ton in there, 50 mil. I mentioned it before, but I used, you know, the sunscreen that you'd use on your body. I used it on my face and oh my god, did I break out. I'm still kind of recovering now. I've hidden them, I've turned them into moles, so you can't really see them, but no, this is beaut. This makes me want to use sunscreen. Guys, I think I found one of the best nude lip combos ever. You guys are gonna, oh, the lid, you're gonna die. Doll Beauty is another brand that I've always liked. But baby, where have I been? Because this, unreal. So the lip liners, love these. The formula's great, creamy, not too creamy. Everything you'd want from a lip liner is these, basically. Why I like these, you guys know, I'm so fussy with my lip liner colors, right? I like those more brown toned nudes. I overline, so I need something that's dark enough, but also not too dark where it looks crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, these two lip shades. So the first one is Boy Bye, right? This is the perfect sort of starter color. That's what it looks like. Let me bring it in a little bit so you can see. So it's not too dark, not too light. It's that perfect in between. And this is kind of what I start with to line my lips. And then I go in with this shade. This is the shade Talk to the Hand. Ugh, this is the most gorgeous chocolate brown shade ever. It's more chocolatey and rich and delish, and what I like to do with this is take it onto like the cupid's bow and kind of under here on the highest points where I like to overline, and what that's going to do is it kind of hides the fact that I've overlined because it kind of creates like a shadow. There's another shade I really like. I think it's Killing It as well, by the way. They're quite similar, but yeah. Doll Beauty lip liners, love. Okay, 10 out of 10. Now let me talk about this though. Everything about this is just the best. It's just the best, guys. Doll Beauty She's Nude lip gloss in the shade Fomo. Now I absolutely love the bullet lipstick. If I had it here with me, can't speak, I would show you because that's the combo I like to do. I use the lip liners, then the lipstick, and then the Fomo lip gloss. This gloss has quite honestly changed my life. Not only is it the most perfect color ever, obviously it matches the lipstick, which is great. When I tell you that this makes me look like I've had my lips done, genuinely, I don't know what they've put in this. The gloss, the shine, it doesn't even plump, by the way. This isn't a plumping gloss, but just the way that it makes my lips look, like this entire combo together, chef's kiss. Not sticky, super glossy, so comfortable to wear, long lasting as well. It's just the most perfect gloss ever to exist. What's cool as well is if you like another shade, so for example, Come to Mama is another really nice lipstick shade that they do. They have the gloss to match, so you've kind of got the combo there. All I'm saying is try this, like with the lipstick as well. Just imagine that's there. One of the best nude lip combos ever. You know how much I love my powder. I take my powdering of my skin very seriously. Seriously though, I have to, okay? Especially in this fucking heat. My makeup will melt off in 4 seconds. 4 seconds. This has become a new favourite, the e.l.f. Camo foundation powder. Now, this one is in Fair 120N. Obviously, this is very, very light and not something I use over my entire skin. Where I like to use this powder is underneath the eyes to really, really brighten. I'm wearing a little bit of it today. I love a bright under eye. This is going to change your life if you're the same as me. This powder is velvety smooth. It is so pigmented, by the way. Nothing on my finger. Look how rich in pigment that is. Like, that is actually crazy. I'm ready to pick this up in my actual foundation color because this could kind of low-key maybe replace my Fenty foundation powder. If you don't want to spend the money on Fenty, this is a really, really good affordable dupe. If anything, I actually think this is a bit more oomphy. Brightens my under eye up in seconds. What I will say though is don't forget it's a foundation powder, so it's more on the heavier side. If you don't like necessarily heavier powders under the eye, you may not love this. However, the best way to apply this is with a damp sponge. Don't go in with anything dry. Use the moisture from your damp sponge to really melt it into the skin. Yeah. You guys know I love my Huda Beauty powder, like the cherry blossom powder under the eyes as well is so nice. But if you just like something a little bit more full coverage, really concealing as well at the same time, then yeah, you'll love that, guys. I need a little drink break. I'm talking for England. Let's talk lashes, shall we? Another recent discovery, but as soon as I tried these on, my reaction, I shit myself, guys, with excitement. The new half lash collection from Claudia Kilsby, specifically the Lash HL6. If you love a supernatural cat eye wing, I say supernatural. No, this literally transformed my eyes, but nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy, just a little like on the outer corner to really tie everything together and kind of give you those siren eyes. Take it. So comfortable, so easy to apply. I mean, half lashes are, you haven't got to faff around with the inner corner or anything like that. The way these made my eyes look, I mean, bless her heart, she just sent me like a million of these because I was raving about them. Claudia, thank you, babe, because honestly, they're going to go to such good use. I'm going to give them out to everybody because I'm telling everybody that you need them in your life. Another product I've been obsessed with is my Utan Tanning Pen. Now, let me tell you something, okay? Yes, I was the face, one of the faces behind this Utan Tanning Pen, but there's a good reason for that. Why? Because it's fucking great. Such a cool, innovative product. And the reason why is because not only can this create, you know, freckles, or you could even do like nose contour with this, lip contour, like a fake sort of like lip line to really enhance the lips, but it's also going to tan your skin at the same time. So it's going to last. It's a tanning pen. Now, my personal favorite use for this is for my faux freckles because it just looks so natural. The way that it melts into the skin, I literally just, so all you do, by the way, it's a little twist. Oh, just a small little notch. Don't go crazy like I did, but there's loads of product in here, so it's going to last you ages. I just dot it on my nose like this and then tap it in. And you know freckles, they almost have that more like warmer tinge to them, right? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about when I say this, but it's almost as if, imagine if I put bronzer on my nose first and then dots. It looks more natural, right? Because it's almost like more blown out, because some freckles are more vibrant than others. Some are bigger, some are smaller, but you have that almost blanket of color down first and then this. Where this is a tanning pen, it just like disperses out and it just looks like a little tanned, like freckly goodness. Use it and you'll know what I'm talking about. This is all I've been using for my faux freckles, and it's honestly my favorite thing ever. Use it on top of makeup, under makeup, bare skin, makeup skin, whatever you prefer. Obviously if it's on bare skin, it's gonna tan, like penetrate into the skin even better, but it does on top of makeup as well. So yeah, you guys, you're gonna love that. I'm about to talk about something that I'm sure you guys never thought I would talk about, because when it comes to foundation, I'm either nothing or everything. But L'Oreal, they've really just put something in this and said, look, here's to having the best natural enhanced skin of your life. True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. Now, I've always been a fan of like the original True Match. I remember wearing that when I worked at Tesco, right? And honest to God, that was my most, I don't really wear it anymore, but like that was one of my most asked about foundations when I wore it. Like people were always asking, because I worked in a makeup department at Tesco. When I wore that, people asked what I was wearing on my skin. Isn't that crazy? So I've always loved like this range in particular, but this Plumping Tinted Serum, oh my God. So I think I do need to get another colour because this is a little bit too dark. You know, I rave about my Iconic London Radiance Booster. This is a very similar product to that. It's obviously like a serum, like a tinted serum, and this has got 1% pure hyaluronic acid in as well. If you don't like wearing makeup and you want something really, really light, but it makes it look like your skin but better, put this in your basket right now. Adds colour, kind of smooths the complexion out and the glow. Baby, my skin's never looked so healthy. Honestly, this is gorgeous. Two concealers that I want to talk about now, and no, one is not going to be the H&B Cosmetics concealer, even though this is my absolute favourite concealer. Reason being is because, I mean, I do makeup for a living. It is my job and my responsibility to kind of switch out my makeup products kind of regularly. I have my staples, but I don't want to be boring at the same time, you know? So these are the two concealers that I've actually been reaching for plenty recently by Shiseido. Now Shiseido's skin makeup products are beautiful, like the foundation is so lush. The concealer is joining that, guys. This is the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer. This is in 201 Light, if you're wondering the shade that I like to use. This is, so it's super full coverage. I'll say it's like a high medium to like fuller coverage concealer. Really, really creamy. What I like about this though is it rarely creases on me. On top of that, I like to put my concealer down the sides of my nose. You guys know this. I kind of like to reverse contour there. And I started to realize that with some other like concealers I was testing and trying out, I was getting really, really oily. And I'd be like, it can't be the foundation because I use this foundation all the time and I know how my skin reacts to it. Then I realized the concealer is probably what's making the difference, right? I rarely have to top up my skin when I use this concealer. But it's not a super matte concealer. I just found that so interesting, and it looks beautiful on the under eye as well. Yeah, if you want to treat yourself and you want something a little bit more luxe, honestly, that is great. And then on the other end of the spectrum, collection concealer. Why aren't more people talking about this? First time I used this was in my last video, which if you haven't seen that, go watch it. Not now, after this. Last Imperfection Hydrating Serum Concealer. Now normally if I saw that like in a shop, I'm not really going to pick that up. I mean, I did. I did actually. On the regular occasion, it's just not something I gravitate towards. This is one of the most unreal looking concealers on my under eye. It is so smooth, ridiculously creamy. It's one of those concealers, like, unless you feel it, you won't know what I'm talking about. But look at this one swipe and just look how like full coverage that is on the skin, like already just from the application. By the way, this is shade Ivory, if you're wondering. But there's just something about it. It's hydrating, so it doesn't look dry, and it lasts really, really, really well on the skin. This is actually one of my favorite drugstore concealers ever now. If you're looking for something more affordable, this is so worth it. I kind of toss between these two at the moment. I've used this one today, if you're wondering. 10 out of 10, so good. Next, we're going to jump over to an eyeliner. Now the biggest reason as to why this is one of my favorite liquid eyeliners at the moment is the precision of this eyeliner. Now, when I tell you, if you struggle with eyeliner, creating those flicks or keeping it steady, getting it nice and smooth and even, just try this. Trust me, this benefit. Again, this is a product I feel like I've not heard many people talk about, but this is their Real Extreme Precision Liner. The black one is unreal, by the way. It is so black, so pigmented. But the best thing about this is the applicator, the tip. Now, like this, it looks like nothing special, right? As you're applying it to the eye, that is when you're going to notice the difference, because the control I have from this applicator is unbelievable, to the point where I mean, I know I do makeup and I've practiced, and practice makes perfect, right? But I rarely mess up with this. I have bad makeup days too, trust me, and I rarely mess up with this. Let me show you. So this is the brown one. The black one is my favorite, by the way, because my favorite brown liquid liner is by Fenty. But you can create like the thick lines, the thin lines, the inner corner, the control you get. It is just honestly so easy. Like, this makes liquid eyeliner a walk in the park. Okay, here's the black. Look at that. Oh my god. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how dark that is? Oh, and another bonus, it stays put because it's waterproof as well. So no smudging, no budging, no leaking. When she's on and she's dried, she is on. Try it out. Another P. Louise product here. So this is actually going to be for maybe people who like the creative makeup looks. Cut creases, cleaning up the eye, things like that. You're going to love this product. So this is the P. Louise Cut Carver. So it's actually a cut crease remover. So what you use this product for is to remove, so say I lay down like my colour, right? Buffed it out, and now I want to clean up. Almost like, you know when you use concealer to do it? Sometimes though, the concealer is a little bit too much and can kind of like clog up and go a little bit crazy, right? What this is essentially, it's kind of like a makeup remover, but it's more balmy. Let me show you, right? First of all, packaging, so stinking cute. I've only used mine a couple times. I mean, you know, if I've only used it a couple times and it's in this video, it's got to be good. It's like an oily balm, so you just dip your brush in and you can remove the makeup like that. I actually know people that remove their entire eye makeup with this product. It's that good. The smell as well. Wow. You know the, oh my God, what's it called? The Brazilian Bum Bum Cream? That is this. That is the same thing. It's unreal. I feel like it just stops any cakiness or build up because you're removing the product with something like this. So if you do like creative makeup looks, or you're looking for a nice sort of on the go makeup remover to clean up those edges or anything like that, try it out. By the way, guys, any of these products, if you use them, please let me know your thoughts down below because that intrigues me. This lash glue, let's talk about it for a second. So this is by Box Beautiful, which I love you, Ashley, by the way. Reason why I'm including this lash glue in this video is because you guys know I'm low-key allergic to latex, and I still use latex lash glues. Even though they irritate my eyes, I get really itchy lash lines, it goes red and sore and gross. Like, I should stop. And I finally have, because I've actually found a latex-free lash glue that is good. A lot of latex-free lash glues just aren't the shit, guys. They're not it. They're not. They're just, they don't stick. I almost feel like they're too wet. They never dry down and give you that tack. This one, this latex-free eyelash adhesive from Box Beautiful. She also has it in black as well, if you like that. Another reason I like it as well, guys, look, it's like a wand, like an applicator. So no more sort of like dodgy squeezing out with the mess. You can apply it to the lash line like this or onto the lash band, and you are good to go. I just pop this in my bag as well in case I need it, but I've never needed it, to be honest. And it hasn't irritated my eyes, which is why I was saying it. Yeah, this doesn't irritate my eyes. Quick little break from makeup products. Let's talk about makeup tools, because at the end of the day, without these guys, our makeup does not look as good. I actually got this through in PR this morning, right? Now I know what you're thinking, Jordan. How can you talk about this? Immediately when I got this PR package, I needed to try these, and let me tell you, oh my God. I mean, I've always liked Morphe brushes, to be honest. I know some people find that they might shed and the quality isn't always there. They've improved 100%, because when I tell you that these are so soft, I used a couple of these for like my powder and just have a play around and just get a feel for them and see if they shed or how they apply product. Obviously, I've not used every single one, but this collection in general, I think this is the vegan brush collection. I'm confident enough to say that if you went ahead and just bought the whole collection of brushes like this, it's kind of like all you need. Let me tell you, the shape of these brushes are so lovely. Like, look at this. I use this one for powder, which is why it's a little bit dirty, but also how lovely are the brushes? Like, if I had a brand, this is the aesthetic that mine would be, like the matte black. I also like the fact that on the front, you guys won't be able to see, but they have the names of the brushes. So this is the V115 brush. Look, we've got like a flat top that you could use for foundation. They're so ridiculously soft. Also, they're not too, what's the word? Like, dense. They have a bit of give, so they're nice to blend. Like, imagine this. Cream contour, right? Let me run through. Look, bronzer around the edges. Blush even. We have some like highlight and sort of under the eye brushes, like a nice little variety. Oh look, nose contour. That would be perfect. Or this one for nose contour. Wham. These two, right? Look how thin and fine these are for your brows. Yep. Fluffy eyeshadow brush, another fluffy eyeshadow brush, another fluffy eyeshadow brush. We've got two sort of thin liner brushes to get creative. Two sort of, well, that's a like a pencil brush and like a nice little fat one. Flat. Another flat one. This one would be nice for concealer, actually. It's got that sort of like pointed like edge so you can get right in the inner corner. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. There is a powder puff and a sponge. These aren't what I'm talking about though. I'm more interested in the brushes. These are going straight in those pots, let me tell you. I'm obsessed. I love. Okay, a couple more makeup products now. I don't shut up about this, and I'm sorry if you watch me do my brows a lot, you're going to be bored of me talking about this, but this is the best eyebrow pen / eyebrow product you will ever use. The NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I use the shade Espresso. Seriously, nothing compares to this. If you like the fluffy, like, hair brow look, you know, creating the little hair strokes, this is the pen for you because it creates the most fine little hair strokes ever. So realistic. It basically brings my brows to life. Like, I stick my brows up with the Got2b glue. I go in with a little brow powder, whether it's my pink honey cocoa powder or my Benefit foolproof brow powder, whichever one, just to create some base color, and then I fill it in with this and create like the hairs and just kind of really fill them out. This is the best thing ever, honestly. It lasts all day as well, and it's really like beginner friendly. Like, it's kind of foolproof. Like, it's really easy to use. Guys, I have one more powder blush because I can't. Blush has been my favorite thing in the entire world at the moment. Honestly, I don't shut up about it. Real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to my Made by Mitchell liquid blush in Sweet Cheeks, the blush, and my Plouise base in Blowing Bubbles, because these two as cream blush as well. I don't ever put them down. I just needed to say that, but I feel like I've shown these 1,000,001 times. But this is the blush I want to talk about though. She's high end. Okay, she did make a little dent in my bank account, but it was worth every penny. The Givenchy Prisme Libre blush. Now this is in, I'm not even gonna pronounce, I'm not even gonna attempt, it's shade 1. You actually get a little powder puff in here. Mine isn't there at the moment, which is kind of a rookie because now all the colors are a mix at the top. But basically what it is it's a 4-shade blush. The reason why I love this one is because it's all shades of like cool toned baby lilac-y pinks. Pop it upside down, mix the shades together, apply it to the skin. Gorgeous. Again, this is a really buildable product, and also like you can pick if you just wanted to use like 1 or 2 of them or all 4 of them, cover the ones that you don't want to use and then tip it out and you're good to go. It's just such a like versatile blush, and it really can switch up your look. Look, oh, the nicest baby pink blush shade. Like, if you like that Kylie Jenner skin, this is that. Another thing I can't not mention is my Jordana Ticia Cosmetics bronzer, because as we can see, this is very much loved. Guys, honestly, this is one of my favorite bronzers to exist. The shade I use is Fiji Fling. As you can tell, the powder I'm obsessed with. It does actually come with a huge pot of cream contour underneath as well, by the way. I've dived in a couple times, but you guys know the hold that the Primark one has on me, so I don't tend to use too many different cream contours, but the powder, divine. A matte formula, which I love. It just blends and buffs into the skin so beautifully. It kind of gives me, because of like the tone, like MAC give me sun vibes. Very warm. It warms up the skin perfectly, adds color to the complexion, brings my skin to life, and honestly one of my favorite formulas of powder bronzer out there. Please give this a go, like, and talk about this brand, because it's just, it's one of those brands for me. I mean, people love her, of course, but it's just not as appreciated as I would love it to be. Like, how cool is that you get a powder and a cream all in one? And for the price, you're laughing. Beautiful product. Like, I'm gonna have to purchase a new one soon because look at her. I hit pan. I'm a girl with a lot of makeup, so you know when I hit pan on a product, it's good. If you watched my no makeup, you would have seen me use these lashes in there. And the reason why I want to talk about these as like another alternative for lashes, if you like lash extensions, but you don't always want to keep spending the money, this is cool, guys. These are Amor lashes. These are lash extensions at home. So you can do it from the comfort of your own home. They're so easy to do. What I'll do is I'll link that video below. So if you want to see how I apply them exactly, look at that video. But essentially all you do is you apply the bond, apply these underneath the lash lines, that way you can't see them and they just blend effortlessly, and these will last like 5 to 7 days, maybe even longer. Just depends how much you fiddle with them or look after them, you know what I mean. They're really lovely and they really do look like lash extensions. I just wanted to give that little shout out if you are somebody that wants to try that type of thing. And more lashes are great. Last makeup product I want to talk about is the new Urban Decay All Nighter Cactus Flower Vitamin C makeup setting spray. So this is the original all nighter, but on something else. This is essentially a more hydrating version, and it just feels good on the skin. It smells good. Same type of like spritz as well. It's got that nice sort of like summer scent to it. It almost smells a little bit sun creamy, but I find that this one in comparison to the original kind of melts the powders into the skin as well, where it's just a bit more hydrating. It's naturally going to do that. Like, there are differences between like finishing sprays and fixing sprays. Finishing sprays obviously help to melt everything in, and then your setting sprays are really going to lock and set the makeup in. This is almost like a 2-in-1. I feel like it finishes the skin and sets the makeup. Honestly, I could just spray this all day. I need to stop, but it's great. It's really refreshing as well. Okay, let's talk about skin real quick. Now, this is only going to be a little section because if you follow me on other platforms, you would have heard me talk about this, but I'm actually trying out the full 9-product routine of Kim Kardashian, apparently. I'm using her brand, Skin by Kim, so obviously I'm properly using that routine AM to PM to see if it really does make a difference and if it's worth the money. Because baby, I paid £600. But there is one product from her range that immediately after one use, I was obsessed with. I don't want to tell my bank account this because it might cry, but I'm enjoying her skin products. I really, really am, right? But this one in particular is beautiful. So this is the Skin by Kim Exfoliator. Something about this makes my skin, the only way I can describe it is makes my skin look so clean. Removes the dead skin cells. It removes any buildup. So say I've got my fake tan on, it removes any buildup of tan to make it look so smooth. My skin has never looked clearer after I've used this. Like, I immediately see a difference, which is very rare from skincare products. Her packaging, by the way, literally 10 out of 10. Like, it's one of my favorite skincare like packaging I've ever seen, to be honest. It is the most finely milled exfoliator. My mind went blank. It's so gentle, but I can feel it on the skin. So it's not like it's like, hello, are you working? Like, I can feel it. And also it warms up immediately when I rub my fingers together and start to apply it on the skin. It produces heat. So I feel like it really opens up the pores and really gets in there. I think that's why it works, to be honest. It is lightly fragranced, by the way. It smells a bit, I say lightly. It's quite fragranced. It smells kind of perfumey, but I don't mind that because you do rinse it off anyway. At the moment, if someone says to me, what would you recommend from her range? This is one of the best exfoliators, honestly, I have ever used, and this is the product that I would repurchase for sure. Guys, I have an eye cream here that I've been loving. So this is by Huda Beauty skincare brand Wishful. This is the eye lifting contour. I'm fussy with eye creams because a lot of them you can't see an immediate difference. I feel like it's going to be an over time thing. This one though, because of the applicator tip, especially if you keep this in the fridge, oh my god, it's cooling, so I feel like it depuffs immediately, and it's so glowy. Like, the formula is really glowy. So yeah, the eye lifting contour, it literally is like a little cooling tip applicator. You just push at the bottom, but do it gently, by the way, because she squirts. A little bit of product releases, and then I just apply it underneath the eye. Even then, like, that is so cooling and soothing. So really nice sort of like serum formula. Eye creams in terms of formula are one of those products that you need to use over time to see a difference, but this one I just feel like it's kind of unique. I love the fit. Everything's in one. It's so easy. Pump under the eye. Done. Then I couldn't not feature my Molly May Spritz Tan in this video because this is the only thing that I've been using on my face and on my body, mixed in with her mousse. I'll tell you that in a sec. A new tanning product that I've been including in my routine. Basically, guys, I feel like this makes my body richer and my face more even. It's the Spritz Me Face and Body Tanning Water, right? So I use this on my body. What I like to do though is I do equal parts of this to her dark tanning mousse on each section of my body. So say I use 3 pumps on my arm, right? I do 3 pumps of her mousse, 3 spritz of this onto the mitt. Then we blend and we buff. We leave it on overnight and we wash it off, and it's just lush. And where it's a water, it's almost like more hydrating. I can't explain it, but it just sort of enhances the mousse even more, I find. And then I like to use this on my face. I don't like mousse on my face. Where the spritz on this is so like fine, I feel like you could literally go you don't even have to rub it in. Apply this every few days to keep on top of my face tan, and it is beautiful. And also, I said this in one of my videos, but Molly May had budget. Yeah, I even keep it like this because she chills in my bathroom. The aesthetics. Thank you, Molly. My final skin like body product is by Beauty Bay. So this is a new one from Beauty Bay. This is their body base, guys. So this is, I almost use it as a like one day tan. It's body makeup, right? So for those times when you need a quick fix, you know, we can't always be bothered to tan, or it fades and you just want to enhance it. You want to turn up the volume, you know? This is great. This is the Future Bronze. So I either use medium or dark, by the way. Let me swatch them both. Love this packaging, by the way. I think it looks great. I mean, I actually could do with a bit on right now. My tan's looking a little crazy. Here we go. So this one here, this is medium. You guys see that? A nice, rich, warmer shade. They almost feel, like, I don't want to say serum-y, but they're like lightweight. They're less like a paint. Kind of has like a satin matte finish, but it's so hydrating. I mean, it does have, what does it have in it? Hyaluronic acid, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, vitamin E, castor oil. So super hydrating on the skin. It's kind of like smoothing as well. Oh, it just looks so good. So yeah, that's medium. And then let me show you dark, which I have right here. I'm just going to pop that next to that. Sometimes I'll even mix them together. Like, that's nice to get like an in-between. At first, dark looks quite intense, but as you blend it in, it does sheer out, and it does like, it's like a buildable formula. You know what? I'll apply a little bit. This is dark, so you can see. It looks scary, right? But I promise. Let me grab a brush and just blend this in. See what I mean, guys? How it really does buff out. Like, look at that. How nice does that look? Get it on the today's. I feel like my skin looks so much smoother with this on. Like, I feel like as well, like when you go to an event or you're going out or something, like, look at that. No, I got it on my top. Oh well, it's okay. But like you can see the difference, right? What I like about it as well is right now it's still sort of like drying down. It feels a little tacky. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's one of those like formulas that really dry down and at a matte. Oh, it's just so good. Like that just like sun-kissed my skin like that. Love. Now you're all going to have to stare at the stain. Or my titties, whatever you prefer. Primark push-up bra, okay? They don't look like that. Let me tell you. I'm sweating. Honestly, I'm sweating. I feel like I need to just up the pace of this a second. Right, let's do, like, I have a couple of hair bits. Let's start with the tool, actually, because when I received this, wowza. This got me excited. So, Lash, I've gone really dark. I'm pretty sure this is just released. Like, this is brand spanking new, guys. I've had this for maybe a month. He sent me it early and I was honestly honoured because something like this is basically the only package you need in terms of hair tools. These are brand new hair tools from Lash. First of all, how cute is the carry case that it comes in? Like you could travel with, I mean it's kind of weighty, but right guys, look at this. So opens up, hair tools, up down here. Hair tools. How cool to have everything in its own compartment. It is so organized, so easy to get through. Let me really quickly run through this. There's a swirly attachment like this. Let me just move that out of the way. There we go. We have like a gradient attachment, so thick to thin. A nice chunky barrel for like a looser wave. A medium-sized barrel. So this is the comparison. There's even like it's almost like a brush, like a hot brush attachment. And this one, honestly, this is what makes this so cool. Guys, there's literally like a hair straightener attachment, a little sort of switch at the back that you use to open them, and you literally have a hair straightener. I guess that could probably even be a curler. When do you see hair straightener attachments in something like this? Like you just don't. There's also a sort of like mermaid crimper waver. It's one of those sort of deep set ones though. Here you go. I've not actually used this one yet, but this is like your classic mermaid waver. See what I mean in comparison to that? Like this is like a deep set. That's like a classic one. The jumbo. Look at that. She is huge. Listen, you can do tight curls, loose curls, waves, whatever you want with this package. So is there 9 attachments, I think? You also get, by the way, a glove, a little, this sounds like an ad, doesn't it? Like, look what you get, guys. It's not. I've just been enjoying this. I think this is fucking cool. Like, it's been a long time since things like since Mark Hill, I feel like. Love that, still love that, but this is really cool. And for Lash to do hair tools, it's wicked. And also, how stinking cute is this? What I love about this as well, not only is she pastel and cute, right? Look at the aesthetic of that, right? You can change the degrees. So when you turn it on, you can go from 80 all the way to 220 as well. I feel like I should do like a video using all these tools. How cool would that be? Like using the one sort of set. Let me know if you're interested in seeing that and I can definitely do it. Lash, you've done something here. Now I can just travel with this, take this wherever with me, and I can create so many different types of looks. Now to talk about like a hair serum, a hair oil. I don't even know how to describe this, but it's just beautiful. So this is the L'Oreal Elvive Hyaluronic range, but this one is the Moisture Plump Serum. So obviously the hyaluronic age range, so hydrating, and it just feels, oh, you know, it just feels nice on the skin. Now I used an oil the other day, I won't lie. It was actually the Beauty Bay hair oil. I had to rewash my hair. I think I put too much in, to be fair, but oils sometimes can make the hair a little bit greasy, weigh it down. This is almost like a lightweight serum. So it's in like a spray form. Oh my God. I think my favorite thing about this is the smell. Like this smells unbelievable. I don't know how to describe this. It's like fruity but fresh but clean. And what I like about it too is once I've blow dried my hair, you can still smell this in your hair. I always rush past Jake, like, smell my hair, because it just smells so good. Super lightweight, but it does its job. Like my hair looks shinier, feels more hydrated. If you don't like hair oils, maybe give this a go. One more hair product here, guys. Another from Lash. I'm liking you today, Lash babes. This is the Slick Back Down Baby Hair Styler. When I use this on TikTok Live, everybody always asks me what it is because it's one of those products that you see work immediately and people are always like, oh my God, it's what it says on the tin, guys. It's a baby hair styler. So you obviously can use it to do your little baby hairs, or another way I like to use this, it's literally just in a spoolie form as well, by the way, so it's so easy to use. Smooth down all the flyaways on top of my hair. So I literally just run it through like this and then take my hand. It's kind of hard right now because I'm covered in hairspray and sweat. Sorry guys, my camera just cut out me then. So if it's changed, that's why. But what I was saying was this isn't like greasy or heavy. One of those hair products that you can like brush out and like still kind of play with your hair and manage it if you want to. I mean, I even like on like my sideburny bits here to kind of sleek everything back, you know? Love my Got2b hairspray, but this, it's just a little bit lighter. Last couple bits, we're on to like the random little bits throughout the month. First one, I have to shout out my good fortune Viktor & Rolf perfume. I was lucky enough to be able to go to Paris with these guys, experience the full like launch of this perfume, and honestly, oh, first of all, it's like a strong scent. I feel like I could do this and that would be all I need. Very sexy. Like, I feel like I smell rich. A little bit fruity, a little bit musky though at the same time. Like, I'm really shit at describing perfumes. You just need to go smell this, guys. Very grown up, very mature, but without being florally and kind of like old. Oh, it's just divine. I've used this loads and I've barely fucking touched the sides. Honestly, I could just smell that all day. It just smells expensive. I mean, it is a little bit pricey, but like, you smell that. Like, you smell like that. It's the type of perfume that people are going to ask you where you got it from. Also, my necklace is kind of strangling me. Hello? Come back, please. All types of crazy. Another random favourite. But my Jacquemus bag. The silver bag trend is so me. I've been on the hunt for the perfect silver bag, and this one is just... I'm so glad I bought this. This big chunky one is removable, and you could just have that as well, so you can sort of like transform it if you want to, but it is just gorgeous. The one thing I will say about it though is where it's so structured, it's kind of hard and like awkward to bend. Like, you need to, it's like a new pair of shoes, you need to like wear it in, but it's long, you can fit a lot in here. Like, I've got my card holder in here, I've even got powder, a mini Victor and Rolf on the go, Good Fortune perfume, a couple of lip liners in here as well. Like, you can fit a decent amount in this. Honestly, this has not left my shoulder since I bought this. I bought this just before I went to Paris. Silver, by the way, goes with so much. You'd be very, very surprised. I can style this up so easy. It's such a cool, unique looking bag as well. I love. Then, super random, but this is my favorite brush cleaner ever, the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. Now, if you're like me and you play with a lot of makeup, or you struggle or hate, I fucking hate cleaning my makeup brushes. How much of a chore is it, guys? Let's be honest. This makes it so easy. I feel like instead of me explaining, let me just show you. I'm even going to do this in real time for you so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to pour some into the lid. You see there's some in there, but look how blue and covered in eyeshadow this brush is, right? You just dip it in. Just a little something, because it's all on there. Now you just do this, and I mean, already you can see the product coming off. Just give it a few swirls, right? It doesn't need long. Look at this brush, good as new. And do you want to know the best part about it? The brush is basically dry, so I could use that right now. This formula, the quick dry and rinse free formula, is honestly the best. I feel like you can spot dry your brushes with this, but not only spot dry, I use this to clean my makeup brushes as well. Like, it works great on like foundation clogged brushes, bigger brushes, smaller brushes. Obviously a bigger brush is going to use more product, but how easy. Like, this actually makes me want to clean my makeup brushes. That's how good this is. Thank you guys for watching. Is it my monthly favorites? I don't know, just things I've been loving at the moment. Like I said, let me know if you try anything down below. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all really soon.